Go.
Hi, I'm Andrew Morrill, president of the Arizona Education Association. And for 17 years, I taught high school English in the Marana Unified School District. And that's where I want to start this conversation with you today, this short message about the victory. And it is a victory that was achieved when we settled the Prop 301 inflation funding court case. That happened just last week. Because this was a very different kind of settlement. This was a different kind of leadership decision. It wasn't an easy yes, and it wasn't an easy no. After months of negotiations, we actually got a set of agreements on the table that were serious enough and close enough to what the plaintiffs had wanted for us to be able to say that after 5 years of litigation and the possibility of 3 or 4 more years of litigation before our students or you or our schools would ever see a dollar, we thought we could agree to the terms that we had helped shape. Not everybody loves them, but I want to tell you that this is a win. From my time in the classroom, in my role as AEA president, as a representative of the plaintiff group in this lawsuit, this is a win. This is a win because hundreds of millions of dollars are now coming back into our public schools. They'll get to our students. They'll get to those who educate them. They'll get there this current school year, at the very end of the year, admittedly, in an opportunity for our members to negotiate what that looks like with their districts. And they will be there the year after and the year after. We achieved the certainty of inflation funding. That's what this lawsuit was all about from the beginning. We're seeing more money than the plaintiffs believed would really ever come through the court system, even if we did spend 3 or 4 more years litigating this. And our students just can't wait that long. And it was our belief that you shouldn't wait that long. That there's been too much waiting and not enough financial support in our schools. This is a win in classrooms, for students, for educators. It's a win today, and it will result in funding tomorrow and next year and in successive years because we were able to protect inflation funding. So while it was difficult, and while we agreed to a settlement that did not include everything we originally wanted, nor even everything that the courts ordered, I'm here to tell you that as a matter of trust as AEA president, I believe this is the settlement that we were right to take and accept, and we have to go forward now. This isn't the end of the education funding conversation in the state, and we're never going to let it be. We've got to go on in this campaign and get to a victory by the voters to secure this settlement, and then move on from there. But this was an important victory. It was one that you actually helped create, because you created such a public outcry for education funding in our classrooms that the 9th floor of the governor's office could hear it all across the state, in every district, in every conversation. The governor is getting a lot of credit for bringing this settlement together, and that's fine because the impact on students is really the important thing. But you created the victory. You created the dialogue, you created all those conversations, and you were the cause that parents responded to. It's your victory because it was your conversation to have, and you had it. And your students will be better off for it. And I believe this profession in Arizona will be better off for it also. So thank you very much for everything you did. Thank you very much for everything you do on a daily basis. And until the next great conversation on education funding, this is Andrew Morrill, AEA President.